Your Honor, I am suing my daughter today for $1,200 back rent that she owes me. And the reason being is when my daughter turned 18 years old, I actually had her sign a binding agreement.
Oh, well, let me see that.
Sure.
That was a long time ago, Your Honor.
All right.
Well, it was actually about a year ago.
Well, let's see what it says, okay?
Okay.
So it says binding agreement.
Right.
This is a binding agreement between Irene and then your daughter, Angela.
Right.
Why did you feel the need to put it in writing, this agreement?
Basically, my daughter needs to learn some responsibility. She gets up at 3 o'clock every day.
You're in school?
No, I'm not in school.
Did you finish high school?
Yes, I did. I graduated in 2007.
All right. Okay, well, let me go through this and then
Sure.
I'll get to see what's going on, okay?
Okay.
All right. Number one, Angela must enroll in some form of higher education or retain a full-time employment. Where are we with that?
She has not obtained a full-time job. She was enrolled in college and she never attended. So she went through the whole process.
That's because she enrolled me. I didn't even want to go.
All right.
So that explains why I didn't show up.
All right. Now, you're familiar with this document, right?
Well, it's from like over a year ago, so kind of.
Okay, so you don't dispute that this is an agreement.
Well, it was an agreement.
Well, an agreement is an agreement, sweetheart, not just because you decide you don't want it to be.
Well, I don't like it anymore, so I'm over it now.
And what does that mean?
It's over. Like, she never pushed the issue till like just recently, so
Excuse me. How many times do I bring up the fact that you owe me money?
But you never,
I mean, how can you say
Maybe
I never
pay
bring
it.
it up? Even Roger knows. How many times do I ask her to pay me the money that she owes me?
So let me go through the list, and then we'll get to the reason why you're here in court today. She had to keep her bedroom clean. That was one of the things.
Right.
You apparently get to use a Ford Explorer, and you have to maintain that.
Yeah, I did get a 1995 old Ford Explorer with engine problems, while
Yeah.
my sister is younger than me and got a brand new car with Burberry interior.
Okay, well, we'll get to all of that. I can tell you don't like that.
And when I was in high school, I drove me and my sister to and from school every day. Now that I'm out of high school and she's the only one in high school, I still have to drive her to and from, even though she has a brand new car and a license.
Okay, and then she was 10% of all the revenue she receives from jobs you are to receive. What is that about?
Correct. I work as an agent for Angela. She does do modeling work. And she's actually been pretty successful with that. She gets at least one job per week.
All right.
And
Do you
these
have any
jobs pay
pictures
pretty
of
good.
her modeling?
Yes, we do.
Okay, let me
I
see.
also have picture evidence, Your Honor.
Oh, well, let me see them, sweetheart.
Okay. My mother's being honest when she does say I get modeling work and that she finds them for me. However, she also finds my sister modeling work. And my sister gets much better type work. This is the usual type work I get. It's high fashion couture, makeup modeling, clothes
Let me see.
modeling, etc.
Damon.
My
Okay.
usual type work.
Now, your mother gets you these jobs?
My mother gets me those
And
jobs.
she's supposed to pay me 10%, Your Honor, which I have never seen a penny.
I don't have to because
Why?
this is the type of work my little sister gets, who is a minor. And she
Let me
gets
see.
paid better than me. So why should my sister get paid better than me and not have to give my mom any money? But I have to give my mom money when I get paid crap because I'm not doing over work. I do get some work, some type modeling. However,
And that's
it's
the
not,
kind of modeling you want to do?
yeah, it's higher paying.
Well, I guess it is because it's that.
Yeah, it is, but it pays better.
Irene, I have some questions about the kind of modeling that this child is doing.
Right.
I think you need to really search your heart about that. All I'm trying to do is raise your consciousness
Sure.
to it.
Right.
Because they enjoy doing it. She's young. She doesn't know. She doesn't have life experiences.
Right.
But that's not something, sweetheart. Showing your body and having to show your body for money is just, to me, not the way to go. Now, finally, the reason why
Right.
you came to court is
Right.
paragraph 6. Last and not least, that's what you have on the contract.
Right.
Angela must pay $150 a month for rent and food.
Yes, but I did actually bring that down to $100 a month.
Okay, so-
due to the fact she wasn't paying me at all, so I thought maybe if it comes down to $100, she could do that.
All right, so you're suing her for $1,200.
Correct.
For 1 year, she
Yes.
hasn't paid you.
Correct.
Why do you think it is ridiculous, my dear?
I think it is ridiculous because my mother works as me and my sister's agent. My sister gets much higher paying, better work because she does stuff, and she doesn't have to give my mom any money.
Well, let me get to your countersuit because you
Okay.
have a countersuit.
Yes, I do.
Tell me what that is.
I'm suing my mother for $2,000 from preventing me from getting better modeling work due to the fact that she will not let me get documentation. And if I were able to get documentation, I'd get higher paying work and I'd have the same opportunity as my sister has with large. My sister is younger than me. She's a minor. She's 17 and she almost has D cups, and she's getting paid modeling work. I'm 19. I have a smaller figure. I have small, almost flat-chested, A cups, and I'm not getting the same type of work. And it's all because my mom won't let me get a job.
So your countersuit is to sue your mother for $2,000 to have documentation. Am I understanding you right?
Yes, the $2,000 would pay for my, therefore enabling me to get better work, and then enabling me to pay her the rent that I owe her, and then I can move out.
Okay.
It's her fault why I don't have good work. She gave my sister all the family, So she needs to pay me for that. I have to
She
live
bought.
with that.
Okay, you have documentation.
They're all natural.
These are natural.
So what do you mean your mother gave her the breast?
My mom created her, and she got. I got the flat chest from, you know, my
She
mom's
actually got it
bad
from my husband's side of the family.
Well, it's my mom's fault because she's the one who gave birth to us. She gave birth
Oh,
to me.
yeah.
And Clarissa got big ones, and she's younger than me, and we have the same mom and dad. So it isn't fair,
This
honestly.
is incredible. Y'all incredible. I got so many layers here to deal with. Let me see. Now, you're Roger.
Yeah.
You're quite an interesting looking fella.
He's hot.
What do you have to say? You come on, stand up. Why are you here?
I'm here because I want her to get the documentation.
Why do you want her to have the breast? Other than the obvious reason that any man wants a woman to have large. Why are you here supporting that?
We had a goal to move out, and she used to get low-paying jobs without her documentation, and I would like her to get big boobs. She could start getting better-paying jobs so we could move out.
You living with her?
Oh, no, not right
No,
now.
it's because you want to move out together and have
Yeah.
your own apartment or
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also,
Okay.
I'll look at them too. So it's also for my confidence.
Your confidence. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have a seat, Roger. Thank you for sharing.
Good luck.
Okay. Let's talk about your confidence.
Yeah.
Because you're 19 years old, and plastic surgery is for people who want to have it. The judge doesn't particularly think anything's wrong with it if people want to do that when they're adults. Whatever floats somebody's boat.
It'll float my boat a lot.
Well, it's not going to float my boat in my home, Your Honor. I'm not going to let her stay in my house.
That's
if she
why
does
I
this.
want to get out. She wants me to pay her all this money so she can treat
all
Claire
this
like
money,
a princess.
$100 a month.
Yeah,
Where
but-
did you live?
Okay,
don't
Claire.
know. Just give me
Clarissa, is it, or you like Claire? Claire, come on up.
Angela, you get plenty of work. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Yeah, but the work I get doesn't even pay as much as some of the.
Some of the work
Yes.
you've gotten has actually paid just as
Mom,
good.
why
No,
do you
better.
have, let me ask you this, because
Sure.
I'm not going to dump on you, okay?
Right,
But you can tell I don't approve of this.
right.
I think this is, they're beautiful, but we have to teach our young girls that beauty is more than just what's on the outside.
Right.
I think they're like artistic, and I'm the one taking the picture, so I don't consider
Honestly,
they're interesting to look
yeah,
at.
Well,
it's
that
not
picture
my.
is not for commercial use. That was just for her own private use.
And I like it, so it's more for me. It's not
Yeah,
like
no,
I'm putting it
the
out there.
public
to
would
sell
not
it.
see that particular
And
picture.
honestly-
Okay, so when you're saying a picture like this is
Right.
for your daughter's own use,
Right.
when Angela speaks of making more money from shots,
Correct.
what is she talking about? Not this?
It's not like that. It's more like clothes, but I mean, it's a little bit revealing. Like it'll show
Right.
me, and like it's really low cut shorts.
You seem like you're a little jealous of your sister.
Not jealous at all. I don't even think they look good on her. I think I have the looks in the family. She just got the chest.
Wait, what do you mean? They look good on her. That's a part of her body, sweetheart.
Well, okay, they'd look better on me because I have a better face and a better, like, you know, everything. She just has the boobs. Jealous of her. I just think if I had the same boobs, I would get a lot more work done.
Angela talking about in terms of your
she
daughter
has-
having the car, the newer car. It
Right.
seems like a lot of jealousy going on for me. What do you think, Claire?
I don't think she should be complaining about anything. She's 19. She has her life made. I mean, I hope when I'm 18, I'm out of the house. But I mean, if I was
know-
19, I wouldn't be complaining about anything.
You know
I would
why
just
you
be
have anything to
grateful for being
complain
in the
about?
house.
Because you got handed a brand new car. And because you don't even have to drive it. Because I'm your chauffeur. Okay? That's why you have nothing to
I
complain
feel
about.
like she shouldn't be complaining about
Okay,
that
why
either,
didn't
because the only
you-
thing she has to do living there, like that's her only like responsibility.
That's
in the house.
true. She doesn't
she
live in
shouldn't
the house.
Answer me this.
She doesn't
Why,
do any
Mom,
chores whatsoever.
Why do I have to be her chauffeur when she got handed a new car and she has a license?
Because
limited
that's the
parking
one
around
job
us.
we asked
Wait,
of
wait,
you.
why? Why did I have to drive
There's
myself to
limiting
school?
parking at her school. There's limited parking.
BS.
Well, what else are you doing,
Is that a
Angela?
punishment to her, or is that
No,
like
no.
work?
The thing is, you have nothing better to do.
You know
Why
what?
do
I
I
have
work every day?
jobs to do.
Why don't we go through this? Because Roger's over here just looking, sitting here hoping you get a out.
I
All
will
right.
get one. I will
Well,
get
good
this
luck on
money,
that.
and I
If
will
you're
get
in
a
my
big
house, you're not going to have that.
All
You
right.
know what? I will. I'll
Oh,
get
really?
it.
Well, not
Wait
under
a
my
minute.
work, you're not.
Just wait a
I'll
minute.
leave.
Okay. Miss Angela, are you planning on going to college?
No, I would plan to go to college if I wanted to do something that required a college degree. But since that's not what I'm going for, I don't see the reason to go to college.
What are you going for?
I want to keep modeling. I want to get better work, possibly, you know, become known and make a lot of money, or possibly something in the film business. Like I like editing and directing short films, stuff like that.
Your Honor,
Right.
she is an excellent editor. And in high school, she was like president of the film club. She won all kind of
You
awards.
need to go to school for that.
She really
honey, if
does,
That's what
yeah.
you want to do.
Yeah.
First of all, you can only model to what? 28 if you're lucky. That's kind of older.
Yeah, but I look younger than 19, so I
You
think
do.
when I'm 30, I might look 25, and I can just keep going.
But why you don't have any kids or responsibilities,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a gift for editing and doing all of those kinds of things with film from high school,
Mm-hmm.
maybe now is the time where you could model on the side and still get your education. on many levels, she's not very pleased with herself. Because if you're looking at your sister, you get the cars the way they get, you know, you can't sue your mother because the gene went to your sister.
Well, I can because she's preventing me from getting the gene, you know.
That's not the gene. That would just be buying them.
Well, I do what I have to do to get my work, you know. Eventually they'd pay for themselves, a few shoots, you know.
And then you have to carry those big basketballs with you your whole life.
Angela is angry for many reasons. And whether you want to admit it or not, honey, you have some self-esteem issues.
I think I'm fine.
Well, if you thought you were fine, you wouldn't be in here suing your mama for $2,000 worth
Well,
of
she wouldn't be
breast.
suing me. What kind of mother sues her own daughter for money?
Because you make an
Oh, we did
agreement.
have a contract.
No, I could tell you that because I don't think anything's wrong with coming to court to deal with your daughter. Let me get to the contract so we can bring this to a close. I just hope that you take the words. It wasn't to be critical, other than I've been living on this world a long time and have seen just about everything. And I've seen so many little girls come in here wanting to be models and actors and everything else. And they find themselves willing to, I say, help out. Because when you're willing to compromise anything, and you know it doesn't feel right when you're doing it, but you're willing to do it for $1, then that's changing who you are. We were not created to put ourselves out for money. I just don't believe that. We'll get what's we supposed to have. You'll get that, sweetheart, whatever it is you want. Angela, you'll get it too. Tone down that little attitude a little bit. You'll get what's supposed to be yours. But you can't live your life resenting that maybe I'd want a different color nose. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Well, you brought your daughter into court for $1,200 in back rent. I think that the contract is valid, and I believe that you're a grown woman and you should be paying it. You made a promise, and all you have is your word. So with regard to your lawsuit suing your daughter for the $1,200 in back rent, I find in favor of the plaintiff and the amount of $1,200. And then Angela brought a countersuit for $2,000 in order to have augmentation. Because you are 19 years old and you're not a minor, your mother is under no obligation to pay for breast surgery or plastic surgery or anything. At this point, at 19, I can't find in your favor with regard to the countersuit. Good luck to you all, okay?
There definitely had to be some jealousy going on there between the defendant and her sister. Different looks do land you different jobs. But I am with Judge Penny here. She's 19 years old. She does not owe her anything at this point. It's up to the girl to save her money, to work her jobs, to go to school, or to find some skill where she makes the money to be able to support herself and the things that she wants. She has to grow up at some point. I don't think that she had to model part-time on the side. If she had a full-time modeling job, she could do that and then do school on the side. I don't think there's any issue with pursuing both interests at the same time. But I don't think this rift is going to go away in the family anytime soon. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments below.